Today on American Female Serial Killers, we have Martha Jule Beck. And as you may know by now, these take me a very long time, so if you can like, comment, share, copy link, let me know if this is on your For You page, anything to help me get views, I appreciate you to the fullest extent of the law. Okay, so Martha Jule Beck was born on May 6, 1920, and she lived until March 8, 1951. And along with Raymond Martinez Fernandez, who was born on December 17, 1914, and lived until March 8, 1951, they were an American serial killer couple. The couple was convicted of one murder, are known to have committed two more, and were suspected of having killed up to 20 victims during a spree killing between 1947 and 1949. After their arrest and trial for serial murder in 1949, they became known as the Lonely Hearts Killers for meeting their unsuspecting victims through Lonely Hearts ads. However, there are a couple other serial killers who were known as the Lonely Hearts Killer. Martha Beck was born Martha Jule Seabrook on May 6, 1920 in Milton, Florida. Allegedly due to a glandular problem, which was then a common explanation for obesity, she was overweight and underwent puberty prematurely. At her trial, she claimed to have been raped by her older brother and went on to claim that when she told her mother what happened, her mother had beaten her, claiming that Martha was responsible. As a teen, Beck ran away from home to join a traveling circus. In 1978, writer Truman Capote said that he had also joined her for a short time when he was 10 at the circus. Very strange. After Martha finished school, she studied nursing but had trouble finding a job due to her weight and initially became an undertaker's assistant and prepared female bodies for burial. She then quit that job and moved to California, where she worked in an army hospital as a nurse, and while living in California as a hospital nurse, she eventually became pregnant. She tried to convince the father to marry her, but he refused, and so single and pregnant, she returned to Florida. Martha told people the father was a serviceman she had married, later claiming that he had been killed in the Pacific Campaign. The town mourned her loss, and the story was published in a local newspaper. Shortly after her daughter was born, she became pregnant again by a Pensacola bus driver named Alfred Beck. Married quickly and divorced 6 months later, and she gave birth to a son. Unemployed and a single mother of 2 children, she escaped into a fantasy world buying romance magazines and novels and watching romantic movies. She went on to meet Fernandez, commit the many murders, and they were both executed